at a point in our society where there are so many firsts in achievement, whether it's race, gender, whatever your ethnic background is, a milestone, and when it happens, we report it.
That's right, and one Baltimore County councilman is the first in 2 categories. But as ABC2's Kyler Henry tells us, he says he's hoping one day that will no longer deserve a recognition.
Right, well, his work ethic, and his faith and his family are all his driving forces. Now, Baltimore County Council Chair Julian Jones says if it weren't for those pillars holding him up, he'd fall flat on his face.
Children. They need our prayers. They need our love.
Praise and worship at New Antioch Baptist Church is when you'll undoubtedly meet Julian Jones. He never misses a Sunday and never misses a chance to meet with those he loves, his people.
It's good to be able to help people, especially people who have, run into roadblocks. And this job, fortunate enough, gives me the type of access where a lot of times I can make a phone call and really make a difference for somebody.
By Julian's side, his wife, kids, and his grandchildren. A commitment to family instilled in him by his father, his namesake. To know Julian is to know the man who stood by his side at almost every milestone.
Nothing was more important than his family. My father worked 2 jobs for as long as I can remember. He loved his family. Died about 12 years ago. It's not a day I don't think about him.
It's a vulnerable spot for Julian. His dad was left to fend for himself at just 8 years old. And because of that, he made sure all of his kids knew the value of family. And beyond that, their community.
I always was involved in my community. I was a PTA president for years. And I decided that I thought that I had something to offer the community, so I decided to run for office.
Before becoming a councilman in Baltimore County, Julian was Anne Arundel County's first African-American ranking officer with the fire department, initially using an entry job there to pay his way through college.
They were starting to pay with like $18,963, I still remember. And I thought, why not? I'll give it a try.
After graduating with a degree in information systems management, Julian decided to stick around the firehouse, rising in rank and responsibility.
The first part is to know that you can do it, that it can be done. And then from there, it's just a matter of laying out the steps and working hard to that goal.
Hard work and a lingering feeling of work needing to be done led Julian to run for office. After 2 goes at a council seat in Baltimore County, he landed in a position where he says he's affecting more people than he ever has. And it's pushed him to the role of chairman. Yet again, the first African American to ever do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Jones is your chairman for 2018.
All right.
Some people, they have to see it to believe that they can achieve it. They have to see people that look like them in positions where they feel like they can do it.
An inspiration, Julian says, he found from his faith, his fellowship, and his family.
Now, Jones says one of his primary focuses is on children, encouraging them and providing them with opportunities and resources where they can succeed.